Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in.form. Coming up this Saturday, a very special event put on by Purdue Extension in Dubois County. It's their annual meeting or breakfast. And joining us in the studio is Jan Dougan. She is the Dubois County educator, and also you manage the office for Dubois County.
Yes, I'm the County Extension Director. So that means I manage the office and support staff and personnel in getting our work done.
And you're a regular guest on WJTS, and for those of you who watch and know that Jan talks about what Extension does, it is amazing to me, and I'm kind of associated with the Extension a little bit, the amount of things that you do and the vast knowledge and resource that Purdue Extension offers to Dubois County through your office. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
Well, this is Saturday.
Yes.
It's like a 1 hour little opportunity for people to sit down, enjoy bagels and coffee, and bagels from Azura Cafe, and find out a little bit about Purdue Extension. Let's talk about the meeting. And first of all, we may have said in the past there needs to be reservations, but not really for this one at this time.
Right. So we are asking for reservations, but if you don't get a chance to call into the office, you're more than welcome to join us this Saturday, March 17th at 9 o'clock at the Jasper Community Room, the Jasper High School Community Room, where we will be presenting what we feel is a very interesting program for Purdue Extension does, and what we've been doing for 100 years here in Dubois County.
Well, it's 100 years is amazing. Dubois County is now celebrating 200 years this year.
Yes.
And Purdue Extension in Dubois County is 100 years. Without giving away all of your secrets for what's coming up this Saturday, give us a little history on that.
Okay, so in 1914, the land grant system started in the nation, and Purdue University is our land grant college here in Indiana. And at that time, they started the cooperative extension program, and really most of our residents lived on farms, right? Back in 1914. And so really it was about taking the education from the university out to the people, taking the research out to the people, which is still what we do today, right, Bill?
Right, but much more complicated nowadays.
Yes, it is. It's much more complicated. So in 1918, Dubois County hired their first county agent. So that means we've had Purdue Extension right here in Dubois County for 100 years.
Wow, that is amazing. And to find out what you do, that's the opportunity of the annual meeting. It's not a heavy meeting. It's not a lot of seriousness other than the information that you're presenting. But it's an opportunity for people to find out what the Extension Office has done in the past year and what you plan for the coming year.
Well, that's correct. And you know, Cooperative Extension or Purdue Extension is here to serve the people. And we're responsible to report back to the people just what we're doing, what we've done, how we've made a difference in the community that we live in. And we're so very excited about Saturday's program because our staff has been going through some of the archives that we've kept and looking through some of the history books and some of the other references that we have to put together a very interesting program for everyone who will be attending about our 100 years and how things have changed and evolved over the last 100 years.
Now this event will start at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
But really probably your program, probably from 9 to 9:15, that's where we're going to enjoy our company and the bagels and coffee and fruit.
Yes.
And then about 9:15, you're going to make your presentation, goes about a half an hour.
That's right.
Okay. And
it might be a little bit longer
That's
because
fine.
we have a few people on our staff who are very into history. So they might want to tell a little bit longer story, but we are going to try to keep it so that everyone will be out of there by 10:30.
Oh yeah, and that's easy to do. And then there's also an opportunity to talk to you afterwards.
Yes.
And get some specific things, information.
Yes.
I think a lot of times we think of Extension as being 4-H, which is a big part of it. But this
is a
is
big
your
part of it.
opportunity to find out what more you do.
So 4-H and youth development is one part of our program. Ag and natural resources is another part of our program. And health and human sciences is the third arm. And so, you know, we work with the communities, we work through our community partners, we work with individuals, of all ages, from birth to, you know, our seniors. And then we also work with families. So we're really working with everyone here in the community and helping them to live well and live better here at home.
Who is invited to this meeting?
everyone is invited. Everyone. Anyone who has an interest in history or an interest in Purdue Extension or would like to learn more about us, you're more than welcome to join us at the Jasper High School Community Room this Saturday, March 17th at 9 a.m.
Because we want to point out, this is not a membership drive. This is not something you're going to have to sign up or
We're not asking for donations.
This is just one time you sit down with bagels and coffee and just hear some interesting stories.
Yeah. So, Purdue Extension's new theme this year has become Purdue Extension Does, because we do so much in our communities and so many different kinds of work that we do. And we just thought it would be great to take off that theme, Purdue Extension Does, and let you know what we've been doing for the last 100 years. Now, I personally have not been doing it for 100 years. I've been doing it for quite a while, but not for 100 years. But it's really interesting to look back at our history and our roots and to see how we got started and why we got started and the kinds of programming we were doing back then and how we were impacting and helping families and individuals and how we're still doing that today.
If someone would like to come to this, obviously you can just show up that morning because we mentioned that.
Yes.
But it would be nice if they would call you and let you know that there's going to be 3 of us coming or something like that, right?
Yes, that's right, Bill, because if too many people show up, I'll have to give up my bagel.
Yeah, that would not be good.
So if you want to give us a call at 812-482-1782 and let us know at the Purdue Extension office here in Dubois County that you want to join us Saturday, that would be great. Or you can just email me at jmdougan@purdue.edu, or if you see me on the street, let me know that you would like to come Saturday, and we'll have a better head count of how many bagels we need.
And also, this is at the Jasper High School Community Room,
Correct.
which a lot of people are not aware of, but it's basically on the south side in that big parking lot there. That's where you park, and you'll come in that side door at the high school.
And I think we've got a white billboard, one of those freestanding stands we can put outside that says Purdue Extension, so you'll know, yes, I'm at the right door and this is where I need to go in.
And it's $4 if you want to pay that, which it's always nice to help help out the cost. So that's one thing to remember. But it's going to be just a nice, easy morning. You're going to go out. A lot of people go out for what they call their coffee clutch anyway on a Saturday morning. They might as well join Purdue Extension.
Sure.
It's also a way to show the support for Purdue Extension and all that they do.
Sure. We appreciate anyone who's interested, anyone who wants to join us, and you will be welcome at this event. And I think you'll go away having a greater appreciation of Purdue Extension and the work that we do and a greater understanding of how we help individuals and families.
And it may be raining anyway Saturday, so you'll want to be indoors. So it'll be right. It'll be just right. So again, the place and time and all of that, so people can jot that down.
So the place is the Jasper High School Community Room. As Bill said, enter on the south side of the building. And it begins at 9 a.m. this Saturday, March 17th. And we'll be done with our bagels and done with our program and back on the road or back doing whatever you need to do Saturday at 10:30.
All right, Jan, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you, Bill. Thanks so much.
Well, I'm going to be there. Jan's going to be there. We hope to see you there at the Purdue Extension annual meeting, bagels and coffee with Purdue Extension, 9 a.m. this Saturday. Thank you for watching WJTS in.form, and thank you for all that you do for the community, Jan Dougan with Purdue Extension.
Thanks, Bill.
Thank you for watching. We are local people watching local people.